Hello there, this is Perry Totter with a how-to video on how to make an armature and add clay to it. Now as you can see, we have some materials here, and some of these we won't use, and I'll go over with them as we use them. But what you'll need is armature wire, or some type of wire that will work for this, putty, epoxy putty, clay, something that can cut wire, scissors, cardboard, duct tape, and I'll talk about this when we get to it. First off, when starting your armature, you're going to need to have the wire laid out. So what better way than you can either draw a little diagram, as I've done here. I drew a little human body, and then I outlined, made sure the stick figure part is real dark, and that's where my wire will go. I put little balls where the joints are going to be. Or if you're not good at drawing, or you can't draw this, you can probably find a picture online. Or maybe you can just, freehand it, but whatever works for you. This armature wire you can probably get at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or any arts and crafts store. Well, not all will have it. You may have to buy it online. And you may want to get thinner armature wire than this. But I got this because this is all they had. Okay, when you make the feet, you're going to want to bend some of this out and form the foot. But also an important thing is that you want a heel. So be sure you make a heel so it'll be able to stand. It's important to have a heel. In this case, I'll make this my heel right here, and this will be the end of the foot. Alright, we now have all the wire laid out. Next, you're going to want to get out your epoxy putty. And when you get this at the store, make sure it says putty. You can probably get this at maybe a hardware store. That's where I got it from. You're going to tear a piece of it off. Either you could cut it with a knife or probably just peel some off. You should probably do a little bit at a time. And you're going to mush it up. Now, until it becomes one color, you have to mush it up pretty well. And when you do this stuff does stink. So that's just normal. But you'll get over the smell once it dries. Or once it's covered up with clay. Now that it's all one color, we're about to apply it. First would probably be the arms to this piece right here. Make sure everything's all evenly proportioned. And when we do the legs, we're going to want to wrap this part around it. Now, epoxy dries pretty quickly, so you may want to wait a little for this to dry before you add any more. By a while, I mean only a few minutes because it dries quick. Now we're going to be working on the arms and legs. So we're going to be using some more of this epoxy putty and duct tape. Okay, that was pointless. Alright. And for the legs, I'm going to be using cardboard. And I'll tell you why in a minute. First, let's worry about the legs. I mean, yeah, the feet. The feet. I want to create an armature that when I put clay on him, he'll be able to do multiple poses and move easy without, falling over. So I want him to be able to stand even on one foot. When you're letting this stuff dry, you probably want to stand him up so where you can get this stuff flat. I use cardboard for the legs, and here's why. Two reasons why an armature may have trouble when it has clay on, have trouble standing up, is because one, it may be too top heavy in the chest and arms and head. It may need to line up on clay and materials there, and I'm hoping to put cardboard there, maybe making it heavier or thicker, that it'll stand better, give it real stronger legs. Alright, the feet have about dried now, so it's time to start putting the bones in, or well, whatever you'd want to call these cardboard pieces, the purpose that they serve. Sorta. Put it on the cardboard. I don't know how well this stuff sticks to cardboard, but I guess we're about to find out. We'll focus on the upper portion. So probably just want to put like something just to cover the end, so it doesn't like poke out and look all ugly and everything. Alright, now all we need to do is let it dry. But I guess to make the upper part a little bit more lighter, you could maybe add some duct tape to the middle part, the torso. Well, here's my how-to video. Here's my tutorial on how to make an armature. I guess I'm going to let this dry and then put the clay tune on it once it does. Alright, now it's dried and ready, we're going to be putting the clay on it. And, you know, instead of just making a separate video about how to put clay on it, it's not like there's any art to it. But then again, my clay figures look kind of crude. So what do I know? But, they'll actually look pretty nice at first, but after a few times of using it, they'll start to look real crappy looking. So let's get these out. See what we're going to use them for. The yellow obviously is going to be a skin. I pretty much make all my clay figures the same. Even though I only have actually 2 of them made. This one is meant to replace one of them. Because I just don't like the one with the hat. It's too crappy looking.